Actress Christina Ricci is speaking out as to why it's a crime that Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis wrote this character letter for now convicted Danny Masterson.
I hope that my testament to his character is taken into consideration in sentencing. I do not believe he is an ongoing harm to society.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
You know, it was just straightforward and clear. I don't worry about things like making everyone my friend so that everyone will be on my side.
In a surprising turn of events, Danny Masterson, renowned for his role as Stephen Hyde in That 70s Show, found himself in a significant controversy. The 47-year-old actor was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for offenses dating back to 2001, 2003. This decision caught the entertainment world off guard. What added to the shock was the revelation that many of his close associates, including the beloved Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, were involved. Notably, Ashton Kutcher, in a letter prior to Masterson's sentencing, praised him as a role model, while Mila Kunis described him as a cherished friend and almost like an elder brother. Ashton even appealed to the judge for a more lenient sentence, arguing that Masterson was no longer a threat to the public. These endorsements raised questions about the choice of role models and the tone of Ashton's letter, which appeared more like an endorsement without acknowledging the pain of the victims. This unexpected support for the embattled actor sparked a heated discussion on loyalty, friendship, and the complexities of Hollywood. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher suddenly found themselves at the center of intense controversy. It was a twist that could easily fit into a Hollywood film. Their response came in the form of an Instagram video, resembling a scene from a dramatic daytime show. With the world watching, they decided to address the issue head-on. In his typically relaxed style, Ashton shared the background story. A few months earlier, Danny Masterson's family had requested them to write letters in support, a simple favor for a friend they'd known for over 2 decades. It seemed straightforward, with the intention of these letters being solely for the judge's consideration to portray the Danny they knew. Ashton expressed regret, saying, "We never intended any harm, and we apologize if it came across that way." It was a classic Hollywood scenario where loyalty collided with responsibility. Fans and critics alike were captivated by this unfolding drama, eager to see how this celebrity tale would progress. However, writing letters seeking leniency for a convicted offender, even a close friend, didn't sit well with many. The backlash was loud and clear. It felt like witnessing a real-time plot twist, making people question the sincerity behind their public apology. To some, it appeared that they were more concerned about the attention their letters received than their actual content. One of the brave survivors, known as Jane Doe Number 1, who endured the aftermath of Danny Masterson's actions, promptly responded to the Instagram apology. Her response was piercing and full of anguish, making it hard not to empathize with her as she voiced her feelings. Another survivor, Chrissy Bixler, pointedly directed attention to Ashton Kutcher, suggesting that, in her view, he was no better than his associate. This assertion sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Chrissy emphasized that undermining abuse survivors is a grave transgression. This bold statement garnered support from the digital world. She then turned her focus to the couple under scrutiny, highlighting that true support for victims should have been evident from the beginning, even before the Danny Masterson controversy.
Actress Christina Ricci is speaking out as to why it's a crime that Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis wrote this character letter for now convicted Danny Masterson.
I hope that my testament to his character is taken into consideration in sentencing. I do not believe he is an ongoing harm to society.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
You know, it was just straightforward and clear. I don't worry about things like making everyone my friend so that everyone will be on my side.
Her message was clear: trust the survivors, as voicing their pain is challenging, and achieving justice is even more so. In an industry often associated with glitz and glamour, this was a moment of raw truth, prompting deep reflection. The allegations against Danny Masterson were extremely serious. Despite his friendly demeanor with peers, Masterson faced grave allegations stemming from the early 2000s, when he held significant influence in both the entertainment world and the Church of Scientology. The prosecution argued that he used his position to evade responsibility for the alleged offenses, and this case gained relevance in the context of the Me Too movement and discussions about power imbalances in Hollywood. During the sentencing, victims had the opportunity to share their impact statements, shedding light on their prolonged suffering. Leah Remini, a former Scientologist and well-known actress, stood with the survivors, offering them solace and unity as they shared their experiences. One survivor expressed deep remorse for not reporting Masterson's actions to the police earlier, highlighting the difficult choices victims often face. Another survivor conveyed a message of forgiveness, stating that she no longer carried the weight of Masterson's actions. Masterson's conviction came after a retrial, which followed a deadlocked jury in 2022. After his conviction, Masterson was considered a potential flight risk and was promptly detained. Recently, he received a 30-year prison sentence, a decision that many believe is appropriate. In moments like these, the sincerity of statements made by Hollywood figures comes under scrutiny. These figures often passionately support significant causes and advocate for the rights of vulnerable individuals, especially children. It's disconcerting to observe strong convictions seemingly put aside when backing someone convicted of serious offenses. This serves as a reminder that in showbiz, actions speak louder than words. Advocacy and commitments should be consistently backed by a dedication to justice, responsibility, and the well-being of victims. As we navigate through these complex scenarios, we must not forget the brave survivors who came forward and their plea for justice and transformation. We hope this case sparks meaningful conversations and fosters a deep understanding of the importance of supporting survivors and championing justice. Thank you for joining us as we navigate this Hollywood narrative, urging all of us to reflect on our principles and the positive impact we can make in the world.